If you buy Tekken 8, you're an idiot. Now, let's be honest here. Tekken has always been a game that only losers enjoy. Only losers play. It's a game that people that lack the creative mindset, the skill to play real fighting games, this is the type of game that they gravitate to. I remember growing up and being surrounded by all these different fighting games, and not once did I ever hear anyone really hyping up or playing Tekken. Tekken was just always that irrelevant fighting game that no one cared about outside of that, like, maybe a couple of people, and they were weirdos anyway, so no one took them seriously. Like, you'd have one loser, one weirdo that no one talked to, no one paid attention to, that played Tekken and maybe liked it. But real gamers such as myself, on higher levels of thinking such as myself, with great taste in games, would never play anything like Tekken. We never have, and we never will. We never touched this trash game. It was always a fake fighting game for people that suck at real fighting games. Fact, not an opinion. So why in 2024? I said, why in 2024? I said, why in 2024 is there a new Tekken game being released? This franchise has always been dead and irrelevant since its inception. So I don't understand why they thought it was a good idea to release this garbage and actually have a bunch of losers I'm already seeing playing this game. And it's like, how stupid do you have to be playing Tekken in 2024? And it's so funny too, because they do this with every game. Like, every game that comes out, when it's new, you'll have all these people playing it for the first day or so, and then it's irrelevant. Tekken 7 died so quick, it's not even funny. Nobody played that game past like 24 hours. And it's going to be the same thing with Tekken 8. The sales will be abysmal. The player base will shrink instantly. It's just pathetic. Like, imagine having taste that's just so bad, so down bad, in the mud, garbage, dumpster type of taste. Out of all the fighting games you could choose, all the fighting games that are available on the market today, you choose to play Tekken. You guys are morons. You're a joke. Please do not consider yourselves gamers, because you're far from that. I'm the king of gaming. In my experience, I have so much fighting game stuff under my belt. I've played this fighting game, that fighting game, that fighting game. I know all about fighting games, and trust me, if you playing Tekken, you are not good at fighting games. Tekken is never at any tournaments. It's never talked about. It's irrelevant. 3D fighters are for losers. 2D is the best. Like, I'm so tired of this so-called fighting game community and all this stuff. It's like, if you're part of the fighting game community or whatever they call it, FGC, whatever, you're a loser. You were one of those, just like I said in another video. I forgot which one it was, because all of my videos are great. So I would just have to, go through so many videos. Like, what did I say here? What did I say there? Because everything I say is great. But in one of my videos, I was explaining how the only people that play fighting games are people that got beat up in real life. Like, so to take their, I guess, revenge, they started to play fighting games and then just decide to beat up the computer to get revenge against the people that were beating them up. And it's like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, but that doesn't make you any less of a loser. That's why you see all of these scrawny, just nerdiest of nerdiest people being fighting game tournament winners and all this type of stuff. Somebody that wouldn't beat anything in real life, except for the computer, except for online players. It's sad. Fighting game people are just some of the biggest losers, nerds that you will ever come across. And it's just funny how people tell me I'm wrong. They say, well, what are you, there's going to be even people on this video, like, you don't know what you're talking about. Tekken 8 is an incredible game. It's a 90 on Metacritic. Like, who took you seriously in the first place to get you gassed up to think you can talk to me? Someone that literally has vast gaming knowledge. Who got in your ear? Who put a battery in your back to think it was okay to come against me, the king of gaming? Listen, my gaming experience eclipses yours. Easily. You started gaming because it was popular and trendy to do so. I started gaming because I was passionate about it. This is a lifestyle. I started gaming because I knew certain games could elevate me mentally to levels previously unattainable. You guys are not gamers. What you are is sheep that gravitate to whatever has a little bit of hype. Imagine being you. Could never be me. Tekken's trash. And it's always been trash. And that's something people are going to have to deal with. You expect me to believe this garbage game has a 90 plus on Metacritic? What is it, 90 or 91? I forgot. But it's definitely like a 90 minimum, I think. And it's like, you expect me to really believe a trash game like Tekken could reach that score? These are paid reviews, 100%. It's like, these reviews have no credibility anymore because all they have to do is just send the check. Oh, you sent the check? Okay, let me see. Is it all there? Let me count the money up. Okay, here you go. 90, 92, 94, 90, whatever. Critically acclaimed, a must-play game because the check is right. It's sad. Tekken 8 has just a cringy story, and all Tekken games have had bad stories. Terrible graphics, just like all the other games. Cringy characters. Gameplay is brain dead. Anyone can pick up and play. Anyone can pick up the controller and do a combo with ease. That's why all the people who suck at fighting games come to play Tekken. It's like when the NBA players get kicked out of the league, so they go overseas to play because the real big leagues don't want them. That's basically what's happening here. And it's something to behold. Something pathetic, that is. This game has absolutely no hype, and it will flop. Just because you see a bunch of these garbage streamers playing it now, that doesn't mean anything. These clowns play anything that's hype. You could have the worst game ever, and as long as it has hype, they're going to play it or talk about it. But let's see what that longevity is looking like. It has none. The game will be dead past the weekend. Fact. It's going to flop so hard. It's going to be one of the worst selling games of all time. And it's like, oh, well, you should have made a better game. The developer should have understood that Tekken is dead and no one cares about it. If the developers actually cared about their product and put some effort into it, then maybe things would have been different, but they don't. So they only have themselves to blame for this failure. When the sales come out and it turns out to once again be one of the worst selling games of all time, I'm going to sit back and laugh like I told you so. I knew it, because no one will actually buy this game outside of the idiots that just do it for content or something like that. And those idiots will not be able to save this game from its impending doom, from coming forth and revealing itself for what it is, an absolutely terrible, terrible game. These reviewers really take you guys for fools. They do. They're all paid off, yet they really sit here and lie to your face and pretend like these terrible products are good. No, they don't like these products whatsoever. They don't think they're good whatsoever. It's just in their best interest to give you a positive review. It's in their best interest to lie about bad products, to continue to get free game swag bags from the company, special privileges, and etc. That's why these companies don't bother sending me stuff to review, because they know I can't be bought. They know I'm going to bring an intelligent, intellectual, beautiful, objective, limit-breaking, exceptional review that will be 100% direct and honest. We need more real reviewers like me, not on the payroll. Ones that can't be bought. It's sad to see what gaming has come to. All the hard work reviewers of the past had to go through back in the day, when people actually cared about their legacy and people actually cared about putting out a great review. But now nobody takes reviewers seriously outside of idiots, because these new reviewers just don't give a damn. They just do anything for the payment, for the paycheck. And it brings a tear to my eye to see gaming this way. But listen here, morons. You can come to this video and you can disagree. You can say this guy has no idea what he's talking about, but it's so funny that I'm the one that's established. I'm the one with a very successful YouTube channel. I'm the one that has people that watch my content and support me. You're just some random loser in the comments section complaining because the king of gaming didn't like your favorite garbage game. Just remember that. Remember when you're typing that comment saying that I'm wrong and I'm this and you're calling me names? Just know at the end of the day, guess what? I'm better than you. You have no platform. No one knows you. You don't have an army of losers that try to pretend to be you on a daily basis because they look up to you, but they know deep down they'll never be able to match up to me. You don't have that. You're a nobody. So just remember, you're a nobody talking to a somebody. And that's the problem with the internet. It gives you losers that will never amount to anything opportunities to talk to people that have literally changed the world, aka me.